If marriage is your plan A, what is your plan B if you never get married? Have you asked yourself that question? Let me bring you back to reality. A lot of you have marriage as your exit plan. The normal plan is you go to school, you graduate, you get a good job, you get married, you have kids, and you live happily ever after. What if that plan does not work? Do you have a plan B? What if you go to school and have an extra year? No, don't tell me God forbid. Because everything you've been saying God forbid has happened to you. It's called life. God did not put a particular thing for a particular person. Life is going to happen to you. That's what makes you a human being. That's what fortifies you. So let's leave God forbid. These things are not meant for bad people or for a certain kind of person. It's meant for everybody. So you have to prepare. What if you have an extra year? What if something happens to your womb and you never give birth? What if you never find a husband or you never find a wife? Okay, what if you get married and you get divorced along the way with the way relationship and marriage is going these days? What if? There should be a plan B because life does not always walk straightforward the way you always paint it in your head. Nobody ever wants to paint negativity, which is okay, but it's okay for you to prepare a plan B. Peradventure, you go to school and you have an extra year due to anything. It could be sickness, it could be anything. What will you do? Peradventure, you come out of school and you don't get a job just like the way you planned it. You stay at home 3-4 years. What will you do? Peradventure, you get a job and after job, you don't find a husband or you don't find a wife. What will you do? Peradventure, you even get married and you don't even have kids immediately. You have infection, something happens to you, anything. What will you do? That is where you need to plan and prepare. That is one thing a lot of you do not have. You do not plan and you do not prepare. Any small thing, God forbid. God forbid. It's not my passion. It doesn't work that way. Bad things are not meant for some certain people. I was a young, beautiful, innovative woman who got married at the age of 18. Trust me, I didn't even know what divorce was when I was getting married. So it wasn't even in my plan. But at 21, I was divorced. Life happened to me. Life can happen to any of us. Life can happen to anybody. When life happens, what will you do? And that's the reason why a lot of you break down, you are shattered, you are depressed, you're suicidal. It's because you don't prepare and you don't plan. You just have this straightforward life. Life is not straightforward. For you to be successful, you must have gone down. There is no successful person that has a straightforward story. That's a lie from the pit of hell. The only thing is that when you are successful, people will think that you never failed or you never suffered or you never went through life. Every successful person did. But unfortunately, there is one thing a lot of successful people did not have. People like us, to remind them and to prepare them that life will happen. People did not have people like us to ask them what's your plan B for them to begin to prepare their minds. And that's why I'm asking you today. If life doesn't work the way you planned it, what's your plan B? You need to start thinking outside the box. You need to start developing your talent. You need to start developing yourself. You need to start finding out things about yourself that are unique. You need to start loving yourself. Because when all these plans that you have do not work out, it is yourself that you have to fall back to. You need to be able to find a lot about yourself that will keep you going before other people come into your life. Because oftentimes, all these plans that we have are based on other people. School, other people. Work, other people. Marriage, other people. And remember, when you are dealing with other people, it is not guarantee. Sometimes the only guarantee you have is in yourself. But so long as there's a third party, it is not guaranteed because human beings will always disappoint you. So, but the point is, a lot of you build so much on other people, you don't build in yourself. When there is no job forthcoming after school and you have a passion and you have a talent, you can survive on that before a job comes. A lot of people are beginning to do skits, beginning to do music, discovering their inner self. These days, it's even our talents that put food on our table, not what we studied in school. That's a plan B. When you don't find husband to marry, you find other creative things that can build humanity before a man comes along your way. If you sit down and you are waiting for a man, you go wound. If you sit down and you're waiting for a woman, you go wound. It is this innovation, it is this creativity that you find within yourself. That is where you're going to meet a man or going to meet a woman. A lot of you have not found love or found a good man because you are stuck. You're just sitting down and waiting for him. Move. That is your plan B. Your personal growth and your personal movement is your plan B, where you don't have to rely on other people. You focus on self-development. That is your plan B. The crazy thing about our plans is that each time we are planning, we don't remember ourselves. We always plan and paint other people in the future. You plan about your children that you're going to give birth to. You plan about your husband. You plan about your mother. You're always planning about other people. What about you? That's the reason why when these children do not come, you are frustrated. When these children come and start to misbehave, you know that sometimes you're going to have children and your children will get you frustrated when they start to grow, when they start to misbehave. You never see where picking the key parents. Yes. A lot of our children will disappoint us. A lot of you disappointed your parents. It is not everything your parents expected you to do that you did. Some of you got pregnant at a young age. Some of you started stealing. Some of you started doing a lot of things that your parents did not, but they did not die. Until you began to evolve and grow. Why not build yourself? That's your plan B. I'm just here to remind you that your plan B is you, yourself. Stop forgetting yourself in case plan A does not work. In case that marriage fails. In case you did not see wife, you did not see husband. In case you did not see work. In case you did not graduate from school. In case that visa did not work. Paraventure. You need to build yourself. Yourself is that plan B. So that when all this plan that you have on other people, because plan A is the plan you plan on other people, you will fall back to yourself, which is the plan B. And you will not be frustrated. You will not be depressed. You will not be bitter. A lot of you are so frustrated today because you've put your hope on other people. Plan A, you've put your life, you've put your savings, you've put everything about you on other people. Can you try and focus on yourself? You are the plan B. When every other thing fall and every other thing fail, you will fall back to yourself. What have you built? How have you built your inner capacity? How have you built your inner minds? Leave other people alone for once. Leave what a man did to you. Leave what a woman did to you. What about yourself? What are you doing for yourself? As these men and these women are doing things to you, what are you doing for yourself? A lot of you have disappointed yourself. A lot of you have broken yourself. If yourself is supposed to talk to you, they will be slapping you by now. Why not look inward? A lot of you are too outside. Every time you're outside, why not try to look inside? That's your plan B. That is your power. A lot of people, it's so easy for them to break you because your you is not powerful. Many times people ask me, Blessing, where do you get your strength from? I get my strength from me. A lot of people cannot break me because there is a place this strength is coming from. I don't rely my existence on other people. It's me as a person. That's why no matter how they try, they cannot get me. Because people will only want to break you because they are broken. And they wonder where your strength comes from. It comes from my inner self, what I tell myself, who I am. That is the reason why no matter what people say about me, they're expecting me to react a certain way and I don't. Some people actually think I'm arrogant and I brag. I don't brag. I tell you who I am. Some people want to say some certain thing and expect it to break you. When it doesn't break you, they are shocked. It's because that is what will break them. Some people will only want to use their method on you. Some people will want to tell you you are mad, you are stupid. Some people want to vomit all those bitter words to you because if somebody says this to them, it will demoralize them. Yes, people don't give what they don't have. So they give you that thing because you know that. Have you ever noticed that when people give you something bad and you throw that same bad thing to them, they cannot take it, they might die. It's like insult. When people insult me on the media and I insult them back, they are broken. It simply means they cannot take it. It's because they are not fortified. So when they throw these things at you, how strong are you? You become so strong and so powerful when you are coming from a place of your own. You're not seeking for anybody's validation. You know, say you're fine. You know, even if people say you're fine. You know, say you get sense because you put in work in yourself. You don't go school. You don't develop yourself. You are intentional about yourself. You eat well. You go to the hospital. You take care of yourself. You don't need a soothsayer to come and tell you that this thing is wrong with you because you are conscious about yourself. Every month, you know they carry yourself play. You don't even need someone to tell you to go for a checkup. Every month, now you go carry yourself, go check up because you like yourself. People cannot, there's some certain things people will even tell you that you have. You're like, that's not me because you know yourself. That's your plan B. And that is what you need to go back to the drawing board. A lot of you don't take care of yourself. You've abandoned yourself and you're relying on one man and one woman to come and save you, especially with marriage. All of you want to marry because you are looking for help. Some of you are not marrying for companion or for love. Some of you are marrying because you want to run away from yourself. Yes. It is the constant battle of yourself that makes you want to run into a man's arm or run into a woman's arm that will be validating you. So whenever you don't get that validation from them, heartbreak. Sometimes people don't break your heart. You break your own heart because you don't love yourself enough. That's why when people lie to you and tell you you are ugly, you accept. Somebody will come and lie to you and tell you you are mad, you accept. Somebody will come and lie to you and tell you that you are shapeless, you accept. They throw a lot of things at you. Have you not noticed that no matter as the more they insult me, the more I look beautiful? Have you not noticed? Go and check my previous posts. The more people insult me, the more people drag me, the more finer I become. You don't know. That's why I would just define. Company like say the insult, they polish my skin. And they go. Only me will wake up and I will just be glowing. Upon all the insult, I just be glow like sun. Yeah, that's because my inner self is fortified. So that's what I want to remind you on this video. It's time to take care of you. Leave man alone. Leave woman alone. Try leave other people alone. Can you just pay a little attention? The way you pay so much attention to other people, can you just pay that little attention to yourself? You don't try, my darling. You don't too focus on other people. You self rest. Take care of yourself. Leave other people alone. Every time you define waiting to gossip, you define who to talk about. And the reason why a lot of you always want to talk about other people is so that you can feel good about yourself. No matter how you want to insult Blessing CEO, I am a fine girl, I am a fine girl. You telling me I'm an ugly girl cannot change my beautiful face. No matter how much you want to call me a poor girl, God have blessed me, God have blessed me. Your talk cannot remove the money in my bank account. So oftentimes you say the things because that's who you are. A lot of people who are quick to insult you don't even like themselves. Now you the one can like. Some people don't even see anything good in themselves. So they cannot see anything good in you. The question is, what do you see in yourself? Some people are blind. Some people, poverty has blinded them. They don't see anything. Hunger has blinded them. How can you be seeking validation from people that are hungry, people that don't have eyes? That's the reason why I always tell you, you need to go back and look into the mirror. There's so much you have to see about yourself. That's your plan B. And that's why I'm here to remind you that it's time to look inward. It's time to go take care of yourself. Because that's what you're going to fall back to when everybody leaves you. I hope this gives you a reminder. And I hope this has helped a lot of people who are struggling with their self and their identity. You know I love you. And you know I got you. That's the reason why every day I take my time to want to build you. Let me tell you something. Success is not the amount of money I give to you. Love is not what I give to you. Love is what I share with you. And it takes so much love for somebody to sit down every day and share what they have learned. That's what I do for you every day. Because I want you to grow. Because I want you to be better. Because I want you to be strong. Because if you don't grow and you don't become better, you begin to affect me. Yes. The people who are bad today in our society are people who refuse to grow. Those are people that have become armed robber, Yahoo boys, and all these crimes that we are facing. That's why I take my time to share my intellectual capacity so that I can grow you and you can become a better person. When you have the right mindset, you must be successful. The only problem a lot of you have is your mind. Your minds are so polluted. I don't blame you because of where a lot of you are coming from. Some of you are coming from different places. It's time to unlearn. It's time to relearn. Become better people. You become successful when you drop all those old, archaic things that you've learned in the past and begin to open your mind to a better tomorrow. That's why I'm here. And that's why I'm your favorite relationship therapist. And that's why no matter what they say about me, I'm always going to be here because I'm here for a mission. I'm here because God sent me to use my voice to save a lot of people. Saving you sometimes is not by giving you money. Saving you sometimes is by helping you unlearn and change your mindset. Some of you are your own problem. You become your own problem when you have a polluted mind. You become a demon to yourself. You become your own stumbling block. Many of you will never succeed in life until you change your mindset, because your mindset is who you are and who you think. So it's time to go back inward and develop yourself. You're beautiful. You are cute. You have all it takes to be successful. But the only way that can happen is when you go back to the mirror, look at the mirror, and see all the beautiful potentials that you have. You begin to innovate. You begin to create. You begin to radiate. I don't know the other English I want to use. You begin to nurture it, then it begins to blossom. I love you guys. Don't forget, if you want to talk to a therapist, we have an office right here in Lagos State where you can walk in and talk to a relationship expert. Feel free, anytime, any day. We have different therapy sessions. Even those people who cannot afford to pay us, we have free therapy sessions for you. Feel free to call our number 070-195-11795. Our job is to help you emotionally, and we'll always be here for you. You know I love you, right? And I got you 247. And also do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link on my bio. I love you guys very much. My name remains Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, popularly known as Blessing CEO.